Good morning. Coming to you this morning from bed. Uh, I'm beat. um, if I haven't shared that already, I work at night, so yeah. And I get home about midnight and have to get up at 6 o'clock to make sure I get my daughter up and out the door to the school bus. So yeah, I'm tired, so I'm back in bed. I've already weighed myself this morning, and the scale did go up. I am at 191 now. Yesterday, I think I was at 185. Um, yeah, I'm like that. Uh, I am attributing the weight gain to the fact that I do strength training, and I did that yesterday. Uh, and I'm thinking maybe, muscle does weigh more than fat. And also, there's another reason it may have gone up. Note to self. Uh, don't bake any more whole chickens because I baked the whole chicken yesterday and I was picking at it, and that picking does add up. So, it could be attributed to either one of those things, or it could be what I don't know what it is. But at this point, I've decided I'm going to fall back on the scale a little bit. Um, I know, according to a lot of the readings you see about the HCG diet, you should be weighing yourself when you get up in the morning and everything. Um, I'm not going to be doing that anymore because it's just, even if mentally I know why it happened and I know how to fix it and everything, it just mentally, it just discourages me. So I'm going to be weighing myself just once a week from now on, and I'm going to concentrate more on how I feel physically and emotionally, and the measuring tape. I'm going to measure myself just to see, how my progress, and then I'll get on a scale once a week. And I figure as long as I stick to the guidelines and stay within the guidelines and everything, I shouldn't have any problems with any stalls or any further weight gain or anything like that. Um, like I said, I do strength training, but I steer clear of cardio and cardio aerobic type exercises because I don't want to put myself into starvation mode. Expending more energy than what I'm taking in, even though the HCG is helping my body work off the fat that I already have stored. I just don't want to chance it because you are supposed to steer clear of too much aerobic, getting your heart rate up and everything like that. Um, as far as what I am doing, yoga, strength training, do ab workout and everything because I want to try to make sure I keep everything tight. Um, yeah, it's just I was thrown off by the scale this morning, and of course I'm a nut. So when I saw it go up, I got on and got off and got on back on and everything like that. And each time it was a different number. So I'm like, this is not even accurate. I obviously I did put on some pounds because the number didn't go, even though when I was getting on and off, it didn't go back to 185. So I know I did put on weight, but the scale, it just wasn't accurate. So just to drive myself crazy like that, and it's not even the true number, yeah, forget about it. Um, as far as what I ate yesterday, I had the big chicken, broccoli, applesauce. The applesauce that I ate was unsweetened. It didn't have any cane sugar. It didn't have artificial sugar. It had nothing in it. It was just straight apple. Um, what else did I have? I had my tea, which I love. I love tea. The teas I drink, I try to look for flavored teas that I would enjoy without any sweetener. Normally, I put honey and lemon in my tea, but since we're supposed to avoid sugars and anything like that, and I'm not going to put any stevia in my tea. I just can't. I don't. I'm a tea snob, and I'm not going to put any stevia or anything in my tea. So I just try to stick with teas that I can enjoy without any sweetener in it. Um, and what else? Today so far, I've eaten a grapefruit. I've had a cup of tea. I had this. What is the name of this tea? Poo Air ginger tea. It's a loose leaf tea, and it has like pieces of ginger in it. I enjoyed that. And also, pool air is also good for helping break down lipids and fats and cholesterol in your body. So I enjoyed that. uh, it is recommended that you have either green tea or oolong tea, something like that, every day. Which I'm fully stocked on tea, so I can have a different variety on that. Um, I have, like I said, I have gone out so far this morning when I dropped my daughter off. After I dropped her off, I stopped over at the supermarket and I picked up some Bragg's apple cider vinegar, the organic vinegar with the mother still in it. And I had some water with a teaspoon of that in there. That's also supposed to help cleanse you out. I picked up some ground flaxseed. I'm gonna use that to try to see what kind of different recipes I can create that would fall within the guidelines of what we can have, just to keep the excitement going. Um, I'm not bored yet, but I don't want to risk getting bored, so I'm going to experiment as much as I can within the guidelines to just make sure that I continue to enjoy this so I can stick with it. That's the key to, make sure that you don't get bored. Because if you get bored, you're just going to say the hell with it and move on. Um, and what else? I've also been trying to look into raw organic coconut oil. There was one site that I found that mentioned eating raw organic coconut oil with your within the diet, and I'm just trying to clarify on which phase you can have that. I don't want to risk adding any additional fats to the diet and, well, to the plan or whatever, and end up gaining or ending up at a stall or whatever bad result it could have. Um, as far as the way I've been feeling, aside from just being mentally tired from the fact that I have to work nights. I've been working nights for about 2.5 months and I still haven't adjusted to it. I'm looking forward to my next shift bid so I can go back to working days. Um, yeah, I'm mentally tired, but otherwise, I've been feeling pretty good. I felt, good, energized. I was, no problem exercising and everything. One thing that I did notice, I did read one of the effects that you will experience is muscle fatigue. So I have been getting like mostly in my legs, muscle fatigue. Felt like I don't know, my legs kind of feel like I had like a really, been working out on my legs. And when I did do my strength training, I was working mostly on my arms and shoulders, upper and my abs. But and I like that feeling because it's telling me, things are working. So I don't mind. After I work out, I look forward and I enjoy the aches and muscle in my muscles and everything and the fatigue. Just let me know I'm doing something right. Um, I don't know what else. As far as I don't know, I've never really gotten into why I decided to do this, and I don't have that much time to get into it right now. But it's just basically, make me feel better about myself. I hate the fact that I put so much stock in how I feel mentally and emotionally and how, my outward appearances, but it's a reality. Um, I put on a lot of weight. I used to be, before I had my daughter, my second daughter, I was like 140. Not directly before, I started gaining weight before I had her because I was in the 140s. And for me, my frame, I'm short, but still I felt like I was looking too thin at 140. I felt kind of, crackheadish. So I decided to gain weight. And then when I started gaining weight, I gained too much weight. And then I got pregnant and then entirely too much weight. So I just felt like outside of myself. So that's why I decided I'm going to try to get back down. My goal is to be around 160, even though, healthcare professionals say that's not the ideal weight. But for my frame, the way I hold my weight, I'm like pretty solid. And anything lower than 155, 160, I don't look good. So that's pretty much my goal. And Yeah, that's what I'm working on. And I'm out of time now. So thank you for sitting here. Let's listen to me babble on and rant. Peace.